Hey, Scott here, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I wanted to cover, I wanted to give you a tip for golfers who struggle with the transition from the top of their backswing to the downswing. One of the biggest reasons why most amateur golfers don't hit it very far off the tee, and why they also hit a slice, is because they get that transition from the top of their backswing wrong. Instead of leading with the lower body and starting to shift that weight forward and letting their center of gravity drop, they start by turning the shoulders, or they actually start standing up in the golf swing as soon as they're ready to start that downswing. So, or early on in that downswing. What you see with virtually every single long hitter out there, and one of the best examples is Rory McIlroy, is once he gets to the top of his backswing and he starts that transition, his center of gravity drops. At the same time, he's maintaining that spine angle that he created when he set up to the golf ball, and he maintained it into his backswing. That spine angle does not change, so he's not leaning over by any stretch. He's just dropping his center of gravity and then shifting that weight onto his front foot. And then he'll come back up as he rotates the hips, because the rotation of the hips, the further you go, that causes that left knee to straighten up. So a good way to help you learn how to perform this transition better is to set yourself up near a wall, a nice solid wall. Grab a 5 or a 6 iron, place the top of the grip against the wall, and get in your golf posture. And be sure that the top of your right hand, if you're a right-handed player, is even with about the outside of your right thigh. And then place your left hand on as if you were going to grip the club normally at the appropriate part of the club. Okay, so you're in your golf posture. Now take the club up to the top of your backswing. Now most golfers tend to start that transition with their shoulders starting to turn, and as a result they're going to get an early release in the golf club. That causes them also to come in too steeply, and in order to make contact with the ball, they got to stand up in the swing, and they lose power and they hit a slice. The other transition again is they'll start that transition by starting to lose their spine angle, and they'll straighten up, the hips move forward, and then they're at full extension at this point in their swing instead of at this point in their swing. So with both of those swing faults, if you start the downswing by rotating your shoulders before starting to turn your hips, you're going to hit the wall with the grip. If you start that transition by straightening the legs up and you're letting your center of gravity rise, you're going to hit the wall with that grip. If, however, you start the downswing by shifting the weight onto the left foot and letting your center of gravity drop, you're going to miss the wall. Now be sure when you do this drill that you don't cheat by turning the head and getting your upper body out over your left foot. So it should look like this and not like this. So when you do this drill, it's probably a good idea that you take some video like I'm doing right here, and make sure that you're not cheating by forcing that upper body to move forward. It's got to be the lower body, that left hip bumping out towards your target, and then that rotation and that sinking of the center of gravity that causes that club to miss the wall. Okay, so practice that drill a lot if you really struggle with getting any kind of distance off the tee, or if you're a big slicer, or a combination of both, and I think you'll see some improvement in your ball striking. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.